you bring it with you, another proud moment. You know, it brings a lot. Faced with all these problems in the Philippines that really doesn't like something like this.
Yeah.
Although Toronto, that they don't give out awards in this
Yeah, it's only audience.
just audience choice award. That's the only.
It's non-competitive.
So me, let's put up that film right now.
You know, which film won audience choice before?
Kahapon may dalawang bata. I didn't win audience. It was second runner-up. Second runner-up. The winner that year was American Beauty. And then a Nepalese film was first runner-up. And kahapon may dalawang. Our film was second.
That was 1999.
1999.
Yeah, that was TIFF 1999.
And you didn't know that it was going to win. You were on the plane.
Yeah, we were already
We were on our way home
To
na.
New York.
And you won second runner-up.
And then our agent called me up and said, uy, nanalo tayo sa... Ulat na pagpasok namin sa apartment sa New York. Uy, nanalo tayo.
People's choice.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of work.
It's been a journey. It's been quite a journey.
Yeah.
Are you watching this afternoon?
Oh no, there was some little glitch. Pero
Yeah,
we're gonna do it
Ah, I thought you were there yesterday.
There's a screening on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, on the 9th.
Yeah, we were hoping.
8 ba? No, 9 ba? 7, 9, 12, yeah.
So we're gonna go on Tuesday. They said Tuesday right away. I was so like when yung nakita ko yung trailer, right away I saw you singing and then you two tagging along. I'm like, whoa. So I feel plus ako. Then it reminded me of my kids kasi my kids grew up with my mom. Ganun, laging tag along. So this still going there with the lolo.
That was my baby composition, my first one. My first composition.
But you know, I'm just happy.
That broke new ground there. Because before that, lahat ng lyrics romantic. You never used the word agyawan in the love song.
Yeah, first time, love was associated to pimples. Because it's a Philippine, I don't know if it's a Filipino thing, but yung mga matatanda sinasabi pag
Yeah, in love ka ba? Diba?
Mga Amerikano hindi nagtitigaw.
Hormones come up.
Marami na sila.
I just have one last question. Like you guys can answer. Was this film influenced by another film? Like another? You know how sometimes you see a film and then you. I know you wrote it, Mr. Tessa. Was it ever influenced by another film?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was, we were looking at it as an original story, and I think it just, all the choices just came from organically from the material itself, and from things that we observed during the pre run. Like I said, it's, when we did the location hunting in Tondo, and we shot it in 2 places, Tondo and Makati. We did the location hunting, parang a lot of things are picking up from what we were seeing.
Ano yan eh, the months of interviewing Dolphy for his book, yung they wrote his, Echo wrote his bio, hindi ko ito talagang mag-isa. He spoke of a Tondo from a different time, na may mga siga, but it was safe. It was, parang akala mo, meron kami mga kaharian, mga ganun. So, isa yun sa mga scenes na
I think it was also, a large part of it was really yung memories, my memories of my dad, my father. It was not the same situation, pero parang imagining this situation.
Alam mo, nagulat nga yung mga Apo Robert eh. Kasi all of the scenes sa yung ramping, gano'n na gano'n ang padre lang kayo. Gano'n siya. So, nagtanong nga yung assistant Cris, sabi, did you direct Robert to haramp at sabi niya, hindi. Iyak siya kung iyak every time you haramp, she would cry. Lakas sa lolo yung mga yan.
Okay.
I think
Yeah?
it does, but it's not going to hit you on the, it's not going to beat you on the head with it. But I think the situation and the way that they navigate the challenge of going back and trying to fit in, because you could look at Tondo really in a larger sense. You could look at Tondo really as the Philippines. And I think one thing, it's about going back kung saan ka nanggaling and seeing where you have failed and where, parang coming to terms with also yung dreams mo for, maybe did you succeed or did you fail? And so, I think it speaks to, it's a sense of responsibility. I think it speaks to, I know people who have seen it who went, like who have gone to other countries and resided in other countries who see it and they're kind of like moved by it because of that very question. Parang it touches on, want to come and help my birthday. Maybe that's the promise that you give to yourself when you leave the place, and then you stay away for a long time, and then it touches on that question. And then when you come back, who has come back and who has stayed away? So those questions are raised. Parang what, So I know I have some friends who left the Philippines, who lived elsewhere, and when they saw it, parang they were parang guilty, or yung iba guilty, yung iba parang na-move lang by the story because there's something in it that that very question, parang how do you give back? That's a question that's raised by the movie. It's not enough. Hindi naman siya pinupukot, but they just feel that.
And why Tondo? Because Tondo was a kingdom. In our history books, it's written as a kingdom. The first line of defense ng mga Filipinos when the Spanish invaders came, kina Rafa Sulaiman, kina Lamadula, yun yung mga first na nagtanggol sa country. Kasi may port of entry, may pier. Kaya yun ang unang pinasok. Sa kaharian talaga yun. And before there was a Forbes Park, there was a Tondo Kasi the construction of Tondo sa place, yung mga, yung mga rotonda, yung mga layout ng kalye, talagang pinag-isipan. It's constructed well like these small Spanish towns. Yun ang construction.
It's very easy. You can look at it talaga for what it seems on the surface na it's a family story, family drama. And it works on that level. Pero take a step back, meron ding doon. I mean, like I said, if you look at it as a story of parang microcosm of the whole country, the situation in Romales, and then coming back or not coming back, it does go into those socio-political questions about responsibility.
Sorry, just to add to that. Also, I think sense of responsibility is good because even for the younger generations, with the older generations, there's a sense of coming back. For the younger generations, it's always, everything now is somewhat easier, right? I mean, with internet and social media and everything that we have just in our fingertips, one click away, really. The young also forget what the older generations have gone through for us to be here, for us to be at this point, whether it be an OFW or whether it be somebody from the Philippines also. It's not like we want to deliberately forget what the older generations have, but it's just that times have changed so fast. Friends of ours don't even know what a Betamax is, or or mixtape for that matter, right? And so, it's all of that combined, and so us bringing us to a place like that, going back to basics, and also creating a sense of responsibility in ourselves to be able to function. If none of this were available to us, then that's also something that we learned.
I think even when I went to school in New York, my first few years there, I would attend Filipino-American events, and I always not really resented, but I was always weirded out by the amboys. I referred to them because I was like, these guys are Filipino, but they're acting black or they're acting white, at first. So I always made it a point to go to these events, and then I understood because they weren't not acting Filipino, they were just raised in America. They still wear their Filipino jackets. They like Pacquiao. They're the same thing. They support all the Pacquiao fights. But there is that desire to be Filipino, to come home. And I think this film can also reach out to them because it's that idea. Maybe we can go back. Maybe we can check it out, what it's like there, and be a part of that community, even though we're not.
Yes.
So, you know.
I like the mix in the movie because the audience is a wide range. So it touches the old and the young, and it's a good eye opener for my children, for example, to watch this.
Even for us, like the certain situations that we face in the movie when you watch it, you can't believe that this is what people go through. And this is what people do, and this is part of their everyday lives. Because even us who already live in Manila, it seems like such a so alien to us. Because wow, this is what it's like. But then again, you also see the resiliency of the Filipino, right? I mean, people make fun of it. People say sobra na, but that is the reason why we are also happy all the time, no matter what happens in life.
Yeah, that's good that you show that you can adjust to that kind of life. I remember my daughter when I brought her to the Philippines. I had to hide the big ipis.
Wait till you see the movie. Wait till you see the movie.
Because in North America we only have those tiny ones, right?
You can. You're gonna
Make sure your daughter sees it then.
Okay.
Sorry guys.
Salamat po.
Okay.
What's your impression about Toronto in general?
It's changed so much. I mean the festival. But I think it still remains like it's an exciting place, but the festival has grown so big, and it's now. Nagulat ako with the street parties and stuff. But it remains, like the way to us organized and down to the last detail they thought that was not. But I like the vibrancy here. I love the audiences here. They love movies and they're supportive.
Yes.
And we've had talagang the Toronto audience has been coming regularly to Philippine films since before, and now I'm excited to reconnect. But I think they want to come in. They want to love your movie. So you have such a tremendous amount of another goodwill that you can only lose it talaga if you come up with something that it's kind of like malabo, pero so we're just hoping that
It's funny because
let's hope it's not malabo.
The quiet, and sadden, the more maingay the audience is, that means they love it. Dito, the quieter they are, that means they love it. I was watching a film yesterday, they were all like this. And then I was like, hindi nila gusto. And then after the movie, they're just like that.
Always been very supportive.
So, did you know that there's a sizable Filipino community in Toronto?
When we used to come here in the late 90s all the way till 2000, the Filipino community always used to come all out for us, always giving us dinners and stuff. They were always very good to us. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.